Good morning, friends. Welcome to your morning Vinyasa to rise and shine. This is your daily morning yoga practice to energize the body, to clear the mind, and to start your day in a very mindful way. We begin our class today sitting on the heels. If you wish for some support, maybe bring along a cushion or a folded blanket, or maybe you have a yoga block at home. I will show you everything without any props. And if this sitting on the heels is not comfortable for you, do not worry about it. You can sit cross-legged or whatever feels best. So make sure you're sitting in a way that allows your spine to lengthen instead of curving the low back. Bring the tailbone down. Lengthen through the spine and rest your palms in any gesture that feels natural to you. And then go ahead and close your eyes or lower the gaze and withdraw from the screen for a moment. And withdraw from any outside stimulation, anything that is happening around you, anything that is planned for this day. Let it move into the background as you draw your attention and your energies into the here and now. Take a bit of a deeper breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and gently sigh it out. Again, deep, refreshing breath in. Long and calming breath out. One more deep inhale through the nose. And sigh it out. And then join your palms together in front of the heart center. And take a moment to set an intention for your practice, maybe even for your day. A quality that you want to invite and cultivate today. It could be something like patience, or to be more easygoing, to be more lighthearted about things, to be kind to yourself and others, or anything that comes to your mind. Take one more deep breath in through the nose. And sigh it out as you gently blink the eyes open. Good. From here, bring your fingertips onto the shoulders. Your elbows go to the same height as the shoulders. And we start circling the elbows. So we draw big circles into the air, getting some movement into the shoulder joints. And feel free to close the eyes back down once you saw what we're doing and really enjoy this gentle waking up of the body. Your movements could be very generous or very gentle and small, maybe a bit faster, slower. Really whatever feels right to you now to just get into this asana practice without any rush. And then circle the other way around as well, enjoying the big circles. Face relaxed, jaw relaxed. Breath is flowing gently in and out through the nose. Good. And then from here, bring the elbows back up to shoulder height. As you inhale, open the heart, pull the shoulder blades and the elbows back. Now gently curve the back. It's a bit like a cow stretch. And as you exhale, you round the back, you guide the elbows towards each other. Any amount is fine. Push the shoulder blades apart, round the back, draw the navel in, cat stretch here in sitting. And now let's combine this with the breath. Inhale, open the front side of the body. Maybe open the throat a little by lifting the chin. And exhale, round, open the back door of the heart, bring the tailbone down. And if you're sitting with the legs crossed, you can do the same thing. And once again, really listen to your body and observe if you rather want to make this movement super small and gentle or really generous and expansive. What do you need to arrive in your body to wake up the body? One more round in your own pace. And as you inhale, the next time, stay in that openness. Release the fingertips of the shoulders and bring the arms out behind you. You want to try and open the hands and flex the hands so you can feel that stretch even maybe in the wrists and the palms and the fingers. Lift the heart a bit higher. Breathe into all that expansion. Good. And then from here, bring the left arm over the right one. Give yourself a nice big hug. Round into the spine again. Chin comes down, navel in. Breathe into the upper back. One full breath. And then again, as you inhale, open up the chest, take the arms out wide. Really activate the fingers, allow all that space in, and then change the sides. Right arm over the left one. Grab a hold of the shoulder blades. Give yourself a gentle hug, opening the back side of the body, breathing into that. And then as you inhale one more time, open up and really send the heart forward. I'm going to turn to the side so you can really see from here. We turn the palms facing towards each other and we interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. Lift the heart a bit higher, draw the shoulder blades back. Now, if your low back feels tight, do not feel like you need to curve the back a lot. You can always regulate by bringing the tailbone down, activating that low belly, and instead really focusing on opening the front side instead of compressing the back side. Take one more full breath. Good, and then release. Give your arms and your hands a nice big shake, releasing any tension. And then come onto tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And for a moment, you can tap the backs of the feet against the ground, relaxing after sitting on the heels. And then tuck the toes under, stretching the soles of the feet. Once again, send your back into a rounded shape for a cat stretch. And then from here, come into a neutral spine. We want to grab the fingertips into the ground, press the palms down, press the toes down, lift the knees off the ground just for a moment. Feel the body activate, push the shoulder blades apart. Good. Take another full breath in. And on your exhale, send the knees down, point the toes, send the hips back, and lengthen the arms a bit more for Child's Pose, Balasana. We'll just take one breath, reminding ourselves that this is our safe pose. You can always come here whenever you need to take it a little slower this morning. Good. On your inhale, roll your way up into your tabletop. Tuck the toes. On the exhale, send the hips back and up. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And you want to take a moment to pedal the legs, bending the knees generously and releasing the neck. And for a moment, also release any tension from the face. Maybe moving the jaw a bit from side to side, sticking the tongue out. And then from here, on your next inhale, roll your way forward. Again, cat-like with the back, shoulders over wrists. Look in between the hands, body in a straight line. As you exhale, bend the knees, let them hover above the ground. Send the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Two more big waves. Inhale, roll it forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. One last one, generous guided movement in and out. In, roll forward into your plank once again. Now on the exhale, bring the knees down. We stay here. Inhale, lift the heart, firm the low belly. And exhale, bend the elbows. Any amount is fine. Elbows close to the ribs. Inhale, press back up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time, strengthening the body. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, bring the knees down. Lift the pubic bone. Inhale, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, bend the arms. Any amount is fine. Strongly. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down dog. Good. This can help you with your chaturanga if you practice this. Again, inhale, come forward. Exhale, bend the knees, but this time lower all the way down with the same kind of engagement onto the belly. Point your toes. Now inhale, small cobra, Bhujangasana. And exhale, tuck the toes, hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it forward. We keep moving. Exhale with the knees as before, maybe in one piece, lower all the way onto the belly. Take your cobra or maybe up dog, press the tops of the feet down, roll the shoulders back, lift the thighs off the ground, lift the heart. Exhale, bring the knees down first or roll over the toes, leading with the hips, downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Guide your right leg up on the inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the right upper arm, tap and squeeze for a moment. Inhale, bring it back up, three-legged dog. And then across the body, exhale, right knee, left upper arm. Come with the breath. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, pull the knee forward. Now we'll step the foot through. You might need to come onto the fingertips and then lower the left knee down. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, cactus the arms. Send the heart forward as we practiced before. And then release one more time. Inhale, gather all that energy and breath. Exhale, open up the chest. Last one. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, press the heart forward. And then from here, open the arms to the side and kind of out behind you as we did. Activate the hands. Spread the fingers. And then turn the palms towards each other, interlace all 10 fingers, lift the heart higher. And as we did in sitting, option to bring the hips back and take the tailbone down for a longer low back. Breathe into the front side of the body. And then keep the right hand behind you. It might reach the left back of the thigh and reach the left arm up for kind of an exalted shape. So reach that left arm up, any amount is fine. So you feel that left groin lengthening. Breathe into all that space, waking up the body. And then from here, guide the arms. Left hand comes underneath the shoulder, right arm comes up. We arrive in a gentle twist. Good. Pull the upper shoulder back. Activate the legs and release the back knee off the ground. Create a bit more space in the chest. You can stay here. There could be a side plank here for you if this is something you want to add this morning. Both options are fine. We take one more breath. And then you come back to the center into a high plank. Take an inhale here. And exhale, lower all the way as we have, or maybe half for your chaturanga. It's just an option. It's the morning, see what feels good. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And release it out. Bring your left leg up into the air. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale across the body, right upper arm. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the shoulders along as you take that big step. Use the core. Good. Bring the foot forward, right knee down, sweep the arms up. Inhale. Open the chest, exhale. Try and stay in that flow. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. One more, inhale. Exhale. And then open those arms, give more space to the shoulders, the chest, the arms, the palms, the wrists, the fingers. And then turn the palms towards each other, interlace one finger further than you intuitively would. So it's a bit different than on the first side. And then again, feel free to adjust the position of your hips. You want to feel spacious in the front body and in the back body. Good, breathe. Keep the left hand behind you. Could be low back, could be right back of the thigh. Reach the right arm up. Long right groin, front side of the body. Any angle is fine. You could always come a bit more forward or backward. See what works for you today. And then guide your arms parallel to the ground. We're in a twist here. Bring the right hand down. Left arm goes up. Stack the shoulders and arrive in your gentle twist. Activate the legs. Lift the right knee off the ground. Good. Create a bit more space in the chest by pulling the left shoulder back. And again, either stay or maybe turn the toes to the left. Left foot on top of the right one. It's just an option. See what works for you today. Take one more breath wherever you are. And then slowly with control come back to your plank pose. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, lower all the way or half. You know, you can use the knees. Choose your up dog or your cobra. And find your down dog. Good. Take a deep breath in. And gently sigh it out. Come onto the tiptoes, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. And then inhale, take a lot of small steps. You can bend the knees, walk your way to the top of the mat, and let it go as you exhale. Let's come onto the fingertips. Inhale, you can bend the knees, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, let it go. Uttanasana, forward fold. And then again for half Ardha, lengthen through the spine. And let it go. Exhale. We come to standing, bend the knees, reach the arms over the side, gather loads of fresh energy. And exhale, draw it to your center. Take a moment to arrive in the standing pose. Observe how the temperature has changed in the body, the energy that started to flow. And then find a focus point with your eyes, shift your weight onto the right foot and slowly bring the left knee up to the chest. You can grab a hold of it or try and hold it from the strength of your core. We take one more breath here. Bend both legs, also the standing one, and with a broad chest and a long spine, we come forward and bring the left leg out behind us for warrior three. Yeah. Once you're here, maybe you can straighten the legs a bit more. Left toes are pointing down, hips are leveled, and you feel this tiny, tiny back bend in the shape, so you open the chest. We take one more breath here. Slowly, with patience, bend the right leg and tip the left toes all the way to the back of the mat for a high lunge. We sweep the arms up. And as we exhale, we twist the upper body to the right. Right arm goes behind us, left arm goes forward. Stay here or find that exalted shape again. Right hand onto the left, back of the thigh, or maybe low back, and left arm goes up. Good. Find all that space here. And wobbles are fine. Do not judge your practice, just be curious about it. And then from here, guide the hands parallel to the ground again. Guide the left hand back, the right arm upward once again in that twisting variation. Stay here or find that side plank again. It's your choice. This round I'm going to stay here so you see that it's just as good. It feels wonderful, whatever you need today. And if you're in your plank, on your side plank, come back to plank. If you're here, step the right foot next to the left one. Take an inhale here. And exhale, find your way to the mat all the way or half. Inhale your cobra or up dog. And exhale your down dog. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward. And as you inhale, take many steps or two big ones to the top of the mat. We're back in the half lift. And then we release on the exhale. This time we come to standing right away. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. And then we take that one grounding breath, settling back into an equal rhythm of in and exhalation. Finding that one focus point, shifting the weight, bring the right knee up to your chest. Take a moment to balance it out here. And then with patience, bend the standing leg, come forward into your warrior three. Right toes are pointing down. Now, if this is wobbly, that's fine. If you fall, that's fine. The floor is not too far away. Just stay playful about your practice and remind yourself to be kind and keep those intentions that you set in the beginning at heart. Bend the left leg slowly, step the right foot all the way behind you. Inhale, sweep the arms up for high lunge. Exhale, twist. Stay in this variation or find that exalted shape. Right arm goes up, left arm goes behind you. We breathe into the front body. Good. Take one more full breath here. And then guide the arms parallel to the ground and right hand underneath the shoulder, left arm up. Gentle twist. Decide to stay here or find your side plank on the right hand and on the right foot. Push away from the ground, whichever shape you have. And then find your way back into a plank pose. Take an inhale and you can skip the vinyasa or find your way to the ground. I'm always showing different options. Which one works for you today? Inhale your back bend. And exhale your down dog. Good. Take a breath in as you arrive. And a releasing breath out. And then lift your right leg off the ground, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the leg for scorpion leg. Open the hip. Take a full inhale here. And on the exhale, close the hip, pull the knee forward all the way to the right shoulder and make a big step to the right outer edge of the mat. Feel free to arrange yourself and then once again drop the back knee. Lift the heart for a lizard pose. Take another full breath here. And then ground the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Sweep the right arm forward and out, big half circle, and bring the arm out behind you. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, take the hand into the hip if that helps you to find a bit more of a back bend. Option 3, try and bend the left leg. See if you can grab a hold of the back of the foot or the ankle. This is just an option. See what works for you today. Find that space in the chest. Softness in the face, softness in the breath. Good. If you're holding the foot, don't just snap it back, but guide it back gently. Bring the arm back forward in the same manner so the shoulder gets some movement in as well. And then lift the back knee, pull the foot a bit closer so you have a good stance. And then from here, come back into that three-legged dog. We want to open up the hip again. If necessary, hop your left foot into place. Take one breath here. You have the option to stay or come forward into a plank in this shape. Roll the left outer edge of the foot down. Step the right foot behind you, wide thing. Reach the right arm over your ear. Open the whole front side of the body. Okay, it's just an option. You can stay in the three-legged dog. Wherever you are, breathe into the sensations of the body. One more. And to come back, lower the hips, but keep the left leg long. Flip it back over into your plank pose and choose down dog or your flow. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up in the air. Bend the leg for scorpion leg. Breathe into this space. And then close the hip, pull the knee forward, big step, out edge of the left hand. Feel free to arrange feet and hand. Find your alignment, bring the right knee down, drop the hips, open the heart. I like to come onto the fingertips here. You don't have to do that, but this helps me to broaden the chest. Good. And then bring the right hand down, swim the left arm forward and out behind you. And again, option 1, just keep the arm nice and long, pulling backwards. Bring the hand into the hip, finding that back bend or low back. And option 3, maybe grab a hold of the ankle or the foot. And these options vary from day to day. How do you feel today? What makes sense for you? Wherever you are, take another full breath. Release the grip with care if you're holding the foot. Bring the arm back forward. And first arrange a really good grip with the hands. Lift the back knee, pull the foot closer, and then bring the left leg back up into your three-legged dog. Open the hip. Choose to stay here or come forward into your plank. Slowly roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Left foot comes behind you. Only then release the left hand and open the whole front body for your wild thing. Right leg is nice and long. Breathe into it. And then slowly lower the hips. Flip back over. Choose your favorite flow. Or go straight into your down dog. Or remember our child's pose from the beginning of the class. I'm showing that. Can take it easy in the morning. You can flow whatever it is that you need. You can add another chaturanga push-up like we did in the beginning. It's your practice. Good. And then if you're in the down dog, come into a plank pose. If you're in the child's pose, you can just slide your way forward. Either way, find a very mindful way all the way onto the belly. Good. Point the toes, come onto the fingertips. Move the hands a bit out of the mat and then roll your way up into a bit of a bigger cobra. Elbows are pointing up. And exhale, release back down. We do this again. Inhale, roll your way up into cobra. Bend the right leg. Try and see if you can lift the right thigh off the ground. If that's a lot, just do the upper body. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Bring the left leg up. Exhale, release. One more on each side. Really activating the back body. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, release. Left one, inhale. And exhale, release. Good. Hands on the shoulders, forehead down. Wiggle the hips. One breath here. And then roll the shoulders back, small cobra. Activate the back so much that you can release the hands. Bring the arms out behind you and either stay here, or if you felt good before, try and bend both legs. Try and lift the thighs. Grab a hold of the back of the feet or the ankles. And press the feet into your hands so you can open the chest. If your low back feels tight, open the legs wider. If you can, bring the toes together. Take 2 full breaths. This is such an energizing opening pose. And then very, very gently release. Bring the hands on top of each other, forehead down, wiggle the hips from side to side. Maybe bend the knees and let the low legs drop from side to side like a windshield sweeper. Releasing any tension from the body. And then extend the legs out behind you. Hands on the shoulders. Come onto the knees as you inhale, strong arms, hips back and up as you exhale. Good. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then walk the feet towards the center of the mat. Keep the feet a bit wider and walk the hands and bend the knees. Super soft forward fold here. Grab a hold of opposite elbows and just allow the spine to decompress. Relax the neck. Good. One more breath here. Come into the fingertips. You can bend the knees as much as necessary. Heel toe the feet apart. Bend the knees generously. Wiggle your way down. Sometimes it helps to move a bit from side to side to find your squat pose, Malasana. If your heels come off the ground, try open the legs wider or try sitting on some support or placing some support under the heels. Could be a roll blanket. Once you're here, bring the hands together in front of the heart. If you feel like it, you can loosen up the wrists here for a moment. We've carried quite a bit of weight on the hands. And then bring the palms together. Pull the shoulder blades back, open the chest, press the knees gently against the elbows. Good. I'm going to turn to the camera. Take one more breath the way you are now. And then bring your right hand in front of the right foot. Use a bit of the leverage as you lean against the right leg and bring the left arm up. You want to feel a lot of expansion here. Good. One more breath. And then bring the hand back down and change the sides. Good. Pull the right arm up. Open the chest. Try and keep the weight equally distributed on both feet, however. Good. And then come back to the center. Palms meet one more time. Inhale. And release all the tension. Exhale. Fingertips out behind you. Sit back, keep the feet nice and wide, and bring the hands behind you so you can drop the knees a bit from side to side. Good. And then from here, make sure your feet are hip distance. It helps to measure bringing the legs out in front of you, feet are hip distance, and then pulling the legs in just so close that the soles of the feet are touching the ground. We push the hips towards the heels and then up into a tabletop position. Try and really lift the hips, pull the shoulders back, and you can look to the knee, so you can look up, or you can gently guide the head backwards if that feels okay for your neck. It's a nice moment to take some lion's breath, sticking out the tongue. It's just an option, or just moving the jaw. Breathing into all the space in the body. One more breath. And then lower the hips towards the hands. The head will follow very naturally, and you will arrive in a sitting posture. Stay here, using the hands for help to lay down, or extend the arms forward and roll your way down onto the mat. Make sure you have space to lay down. Maybe you need to scoot a little bit. And once you arrived, pull the right knee up to your chest. Extend the left leg out, push the heel away, take a full breath in. And then gently release the right arm, pull that right knee over the body into a twist, and this should feel good. Do not feel the need to pull the knee all the way over, but rather do this in a way that feels releasing and really comfortable to you. Good. Come back to the center, pull the knee up. Stand the foot up on the mat, bring the left knee up. It's just a more gentle way to exchange the legs. And once you hold the left knee close to you, extend the right leg. Take a full breath here, pulling the knee in. And then release the left arm, pull the knee over the body. Comfortable twist, shoulders relaxed. Good. And then come back to the center, pull the knee up, bring the second knee up as well. Rock a bit from side to side on the lower back. And then open the legs a bit wider, pull the knees down towards the armpits so your low back can be nice and grounded. And either you stay this way or you grab a hold of the ankles or the outside edges of the feet for your happy baby. Now if your bum comes off the ground, you could also grab the back of the knees. You want to ground the whole spine, softening the face now. Maybe lifting the corners of the mouth just a little bit, gentle smile and appreciation for your body, for your practice. And then grab a hold of the knees, rotate the hip joints by guiding the knees together and apart, one way and the other. And then go ahead and stretch out on the mat. We're going to take a very short, final, relaxing pose. And I want to encourage you to stay with me. You have the time, so gift yourself the opportunity to absorb all the effects and benefits of your asana practice. Gift your mind the opportunity to rest before the day starts. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out. Allowing the body to sink into the ground, relaxing all the muscles, allowing the breath to flow freely. And allowing the mind to roam freely without engaging, without suppressing, without analyzing. Good. If you have the time, feel free to stay here a little longer. Otherwise, begin to introduce small movements back into small places, fingers and toes. Begin to deepen the breath a bit and give yourself a loving stretch. Bend the knees and roll onto one side. Maybe you can even keep the eyes closed just for a little longer as you press your hands into the ground and come back into an upright sitting position to close the practice together. Now maybe you want to sit with the legs crossed or on the heels again. And before we finalize the practice, just take a moment to observe how you feel now. How does the body feel in your breath? Join your palms in appreciation for taking this time today. An appreciation for your body that has done all these wonderful movements. Your health, your breath, the life that flows through you. And express some gratitude for the teachings of yoga that support us in living a mindful, present and purposeful life. Lastly, remind yourself of today's intention and make a resolve to take it with you into the day, gifting yourself mindful moments, little reminders, and kindness towards yourself and others. When you're ready, open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you're comfortable and ready for your day. If you want to support me, please like this video, comment what you want to practice next, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Also check out the description box. I have wonderful offers, teacher trainings, retreats, and all kinds of wonderful things. I'm excited to hear from you and to practice with you in the next video. Have a great one.